Were you aware that you can communicate with your loved ones, angels, and divine spirit team? It's not a lie when they say that our loved ones and our spirit team is always watching over us. Indeed, they are. It's all about your intention and your connection to them. Hello, soul family. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi. I am delighted to have you become part of my soul family. I'm going to be discussing with you 3 ways that you can connect with a past loved one, or if you want to connect and grow your relationship with your spirit guides, angels, God, whomever it is in the higher realms, in the other side that you wish to develop a relationship with. And yes, indeed, you can connect. I can guarantee that this is very much real, and it's real because I personally do it all the time. And as a psychic medium, I have connected with many loved ones on the other side. And just think about it. How would I, someone who has never met a loved one or your loved one, how am I able to give you all of this information about your loved one when I've never met them before? This is because we are all energy. Everything is energy. And through energy, through your intention and your thoughts, you're able to communicate with your loved ones and your divine team. It's just that the communication is a bit different. It's more telepathically and through your senses rather than verbally. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. Let's get right in because I'm really excited about these exercises that I'm going to be sharing with you. And I highly encourage you to give them a try. Try each one to see which one works out best for you and what you feel and gain out of each exercise I'm going to be sharing with you. Exercise number 1, and probably one you will constantly hear me mention here on my videos here on YouTube. And it's because it's so important and so powerful. Meditation. Yes. One of the wonderful ways that you can learn to connect and feel the energy of your loved one and of your angels or guides is through meditation. So what you're going to be doing in this meditation is simply going to a space where you're comfortable, quiet, and in a relaxed space. The goal here is not just to completely quiet your mind, it's more so to become present, to become still so that you can notice the energy of your loved ones and your team of guides. You may do this either sitting down or laying down, however you feel most comfortable. Once you go into a deeper and slower brain wave like theta or delta, just as long as you're pretty relaxed, okay? You're then going to go ahead and set the intention to invite in your loved one. You can say their name, you can think of what they look like. Just simply invite them in, and you will do the same thing with your guides and your angels, whomever it is that you would like to connect deeper with. If you don't know what your spirit guide looks like, simply say out loud or in your mind, I now invite in my guide, my angels of the highest divine purest light to come forward and connect with me. So you're going to do this once you're in that deep, relaxed state. And I want you to go into this without expectations. Let go of how they're going to appear, of what it's going to look like, of what it's going to feel like. Let go of that and just let it be. Be present and allow it to be however it is it's going to be. Through this encounter, through this practice, you may feel a change of temperature in the room. Perhaps it just got warmer, colder. You may feel tingling sensations. You may feel a certain rush of energy, like something is literally around you. You may feel a presence around you. It could be that the room gets lighter, although your eyes are closed. You may even get a certain scent, and it could be the scent of your loved one. You may start to see colors as your eyes are closed, and so on. all of these things are valid confirmation that your loved one or your angel has stepped in, that they are now present in your space and time. Take that and get used to that. Please keep in mind that this is something that you're going to develop more and more over time. It's not a one-time thing. The more that you do it, the more you're going to be able to recognize and define your connection to this being. Because again, remember that the connection will not be the same as if they were here in the physical. Over time, you'll be able to just know that they are around you. You're going to know when it's that particular being, whether it's your loved one or your spirit guide, that is connecting with you. And then you'll be able to even ask them questions. You can ask them their name if it's your spirit guide, what they're like, and so on. And if it's your loved one, you're just going to intuitively know certain messages and things that they want to say to you. You'll start communicating telepathically. Number two, synchronicities and signs. This is one of my favorite ones just because it's so fun and interactive with your loved one or your spirit guides. And it's pretty simple, honestly. What you're going to be doing for this exercise is you're going to ask your loved one or your spirit guide, again, whoever it is you're looking to connect with, you're going to be asking them for specific signs, anything you want it to be. This is where it gets fun. You're going to ask them for a unique yet reasonable sign for you to see. So, what this looks like is like this. I remember when I first started connecting with my spirit guide, I asked for a purple rose. Now, for me, I typically do not see purple roses. And I said, if you're really connecting with me, if you're really there, show me a purple rose within the next 2 to 3 days. And sure enough, I came across a purple rose right on my desk when I went into this office that I did not usually work at. I was filling in for that day. And on that desk, there was a purple rose inside of this glass container. And I was just mind blown because it's like, out of all the things that I have came across, I came across exactly that purple rose that I asked for. So with this exercise, think of a sign or symbol. This could be numbers, this could be objects, anything that you can think of. I once asked for a blue butterfly. And so you're going to think of something that, again, is unique but not too common, because you don't want to ask for something like, let me see a bird. You're more than likely going to be seeing a bird at some point in time, right? They're always outside. You also don't want to ask for something way too extreme or unique, because that could be harder to show up in your reality. However, you want to ask for something that you don't often see but could potentially come up in your path. From there, you can also ask for a certain time frame. I would like to see this within the next 3 to 4 days. And give it a little bit of time, at least 1 or 2 days, just so that you can come across it. Because sometimes they do come up instantly. I've had situations where they come literally within a few minutes, and other times they took a little longer. So I'll usually say, may I see this sign within the next 2 to 3 days? It could be a certain color, object, or whatever it is. And from there, you want to let go of the expectation of when this is going to show up. So I don't want you to go out looking for this sign, like, okay, where's my blue butterfly? I asked for a blue butterfly. Where is it? Blue butterfly. Sort of let it go. Go about your day, but don't forget about it either. You don't want to forget the sign, because if you forget, then it's going to come up and you're not going to recognize that you saw it. If you're not present enough, if you don't slow down, you might see the sign and not realize that the sign came up. So just keep a healthy balance, go about your day, try to be present throughout your day. You can be present by simply becoming aware, taking a moment to take a deep breath, check in with your body and yourself. Okay, and keep going. This is a really fun practice for me personally, because once you see that sign, when you see the sign that you asked your loved one or your spirit team, and you get that confirmation, you feel this excitement. You feel this whoa moment, because it's like, oh my God, I literally asked to see this feather, and look at the feather showing up on my path exactly when I asked for it. Something else to keep in mind with this practice is that the sign may come up however it's going to come up, okay? It may come up in your physical reality, in your living real world. It may come up online. It could come up in a conversation, any way or form, on TV, on the computer, on your phone. It does not matter. The point is that they're going to send you that sign. And so this way you learn to trust them and to build a form of communication with them. And the third one is journaling. Yes. So with journaling, it's more so going to be like scripting or automatic writing, where you're going to again get in a space where you are relaxed, no distractions. You can really tune in to your own energy and the energy of whom you're trying to connect with. While you're in that relaxed state with your eyes open, of course, you're going to start writing, and you're going to start writing freely. Okay. You can begin by simply writing out your thoughts. Perhaps you could just release the thoughts that are on your mind, the little chatter, and do that first. Okay. After that, you're going to be doing a certain journaling prompt where you're going to start asking questions to whom you want to connect with. When you start the journaling prompts, you're going to start asking questions. Okay, so for example, if you're connecting with your loved one, you may ask, hey, dear loved one, it's me. However, you want to start, it doesn't matter. How are you feeling? How are you doing on the other side? Or what would you like to say to me in this moment? Anything that you want to ask. Same thing if it's a spirit guide. Dear spirit guide, what is your name? What is your favorite color? How do I know when you are around me? How do I feel when you're around me? Any questions that come to mind. So you're going to ask that question. And from there, you're going to allow your hand to flow freely. Okay. So I want you to start doodling. Yes, you can start doing circles. You can start doing any type of doodling around the page. And you can close your eyes for this. For this part, it does not matter. So you're going to close your eyes and just feel out the energy and allow your hand. So if you watch my hand, and so you're going to just allow it to move however it needs to move. And then you're going to start feeling as if your hand is moving on its own, as if you're not the one controlling the pen anymore. If you feel a little bit scared, you can always secure yourself. Know that you're safe. Know that that's just your loved one or your spirit guide sort of taking over. So you're going to continue doing that. And then from there, you might start writing. And the writing is going to get faster. So you might find yourself sort of wanting to write so much all at once, which is a good sign. This is an indication that your spirit guide or loved one is literally now starting to communicate with you through writing. From there, allow yourself to write whatever words are coming to your mind, or even if they're just thoughts. Even if you don't want to exactly write what is coming through, that's fine. Simply allow those thoughts to come in, because that is the other thing. Okay, sometimes we get random thoughts that are not random at all. Sometimes we get these thoughts that just drop in our mind, and that's just you being intuitive. That is you being claircognizant. And that is a form of communication with spirit. Our loved ones often download thoughts to us, okay? And please keep in mind, beautiful soul friend, that these are things that the more you do them and practice them, the more you're going to feel comfortable and the more you're going to understand them and build this connection with your loved one and your spirit team. Okay, it's not something that you do one time and then it's going to be great, and perhaps it is, but it's something that you develop over time. All right, so that concludes our video for today. I really hope that you give these exercises a try and let me know how it works out for you. Let me know what type of signs, what type of feelings, what type of things happen as you learn to connect with your loved one in spirit in this new and magical way. As always, sending you so much love and so much light. And until the next time,